Now we're going to head south and inland and make our way to the first place that Odysseus stopped at after he had arrived on the island, and that is the pig farm of his faithful swineherd Eumaeus.
Okay, so this is the pig farm.
Yes. So if you come into this area here, you'll get a sense that this is still used as a farm enclosure of some kind. It's easy to imagine that these would be keeping livestock, giving them a little bit of shelter and protection. And Eumaeus himself needed protection from the north wind, and he leant back against a big rock, so you can pick any one of those big rocks there and think of them as protecting Eumaeus, the swineherd, from the north wind.
So the north would be that way?
Up that way.
That's east.
Yeah, behind over there. So you probably think of it being one of those rocks that's tilted that way, perhaps. But it's quite a sheltered little nook.
Yeah.
Now, if you look on into the distance, what you're seeing is the Castelli Gulf.
Yeah.
And you have to imagine that Odysseus and his son Telemachus and Eumaeus, when they wanted to go to the palace, would continue on through this meadow and make a little turn at the corner of that ridge to the left and keep on going and come to a place called Castelli, which we hypothesized could be the site of Odysseus's palace.
That's the high point of land around here?
Well, the highest point is actually Mount Neriton, which is up above us, hidden from view here. We'll see it when we look back, and that would be about 500 meters, whereas Castelli is lower, but still in the area that it is has quite a dominant place looking down the Gulf, as we'll see later. One of the sites that had to be found was Hermes Hill and Raven's Rock, and Robert's theory is that Raven's Rock are the rocks we can see right there.
Yep.
And of course, at some point when Robert was here, he saw some crows flying overhead and felt that confirmed it. And then if you turn to the left a little bit, that ridge goes all the way up to a hill that again is a somewhat high point in this area, and he felt that that would have been Hermes Hill. So Raven's Rock on the corner, and then continuing up the ridge to the left would be Hermes Hill. We did find one or two things on the surface that we thought were archaeologically interesting, but we were very careful to leave them where we found them. We usually put a stone over them, so that one day proper archaeologists, professional archaeologists, could come back and they'd still be there.
Right.
We just feel it's very important not to disturb anything that we find.
Wow, it's a beautiful spot. You can see the ocean too.
Mm-hmm.
Over there.
Yeah, well, that way you're looking out to the west, and the Tani would be kind of directly over that way. Now, it's always important to find a source of water to support ancient sites, and in the case of Eumaeus the swineherd, there was a nearby spring called Arethusa. And we're now going to take a short walk uphill, not too hard to climb, to find an old well that marks a suitable water source